Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry. Um, yeah, so basically the whole point of the video is number one, um for me it's more of it's more of a group that I'm creating. I guess I need to change it from matchmaking. You know, I connect you. I actually take the time to sit down with you and ask you a questionnaire because it's like, I'm looking at relationships, right? Like, how many relationships end, how many relationships ends up in divorce. And now, like me personally, me speaking as me, I'm 36 with 3 children, and I've been proposed to, but I've never made it down the aisle. Now, let me explain something to you. Like I said in my last video, you would think that doesn't qualify me. But to be honest with you, I said I knew I had to do this for myself to create not only independence. Of course everyone needs to be able to survive, to live, but I said I want to at least do something that I really would take seriously and work very hard for. I've spent my whole life working in customer service. Any job I've ever had, they always love me. And I'm not bragging, it's because I have that mentality. You doing business at where I work is the reason why I have a job and why I have a roof over my head and why I'm able to buy food and why I'm able to look like a bad bitch when I want to look like a bad bitch, because I don't look like one right now. But when I want to, you coming to my establishment puts a roof over my head. So yes, I'm gonna do my best. Of course, everyone has their days. I'm not Mary Poppins every day, but I try my best to be Mary Poppins about 99% out of 100 times. Which is why every job I've ever been at, they love me, and they pretty feel hurt and pissed off when I get so stressed out and I quit jobs, which is just horrible. But I mean, I don't do it anymore without having another one when not, when you're young and you're dumb. But anyways, I'm going off the subject. So I want to explain pink and blue connections very clearly. What I want you to do is you go ahead, you contact me, we speak over the phone, we meet in person. Right now I am based in Atlanta, and then once I get established in Atlanta, I want to be based in Atlanta and then Miami, and then take it from there. Eventually I would like to have it throughout the whole US. um, just to let you know, like I said, I want this to be, when you meet a CEO, when you meet someone huge in the business and you see them, you have your concept of them and you don't really know who they are. And it's fine. Again, I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I want to do other things in life also, and it sucks that there's so many people that are trying, that does business with ill will towards people, when you have someone like me that will take your love life very seriously. Because I almost had a very big scare, I'm gonna be honest with you. You could imagine, the heartbreak ending up being a single mother. And I lost that butterfly feeling. Like, let's say I would meet someone, you know most women, when you first meet a guy, you're already like, we're gonna get married June, you know what I mean, like, our children are gonna be named Mary, Susie, and John, I mean, and Paul, you know what I mean, like, we see things totally different. We see sex differently. We do get a bond when we have sex with a man, which is why a lot of women, even as they get older, they don't really, realize that, um, you know, what I feel that we need more of. Now, I would be wrong if so many relationships didn't end. I would be wrong if I wasn't to be able to realize my flaws in the relationships that I was in that ended. Because it's bigger than people can understand. Like, let's say, for example, your age, when you are 18 years old and you're 37, you know where your brain is at. You know the age difference. So you actually, like, let's say, for example, when I was younger, I see someone that's 18 years old or 19, 20, 21, they're in college. They know everything. They're intelligent. They're in college. They have glasses. They got books. That's how you think, right? They know exactly what they want. And a lot of people don't even know what they want to do with their life until they're 36, 37. So what the hell are you doing getting married at, it's not. And again, I want to make sure I am not speaking, number one, I am trying to get people that are single and that are terrified of being in another relationship for different reasons. Me, I had problems in my relationships for a lot of different reasons. And in an odd way, it's funny because I took my problem that I had in my relationships and I'm putting it in my YouTube videos. Actually, it's not that it's the problem, because you know what someone told me one time? When you're with that person and you're okay, I think it's a horrible thing when you break up and you bash them, which is very true. So I'm going to try to make sure I don't sound like I'm bashing the guys that I was in relationships with. But, for me, when I say you need to grow before you make that commitment, right? Because when I was younger, I always saw myself as being submissive. I always saw myself as the man is the leader and I'm the follower. That's the culture of the Haitian women. We are taught that. Our moms was taught that. The men run shit and we ain't nothing but their tail. So you actually get that mentality. Now, you get that mentality mixed with the fact that in your soul you are a fireball. You know what I mean? So you're taught to be tamed. Inside you are a fireball. And then outside, that's actually the life that I would like to have, but equally. You know what I mean? I guess that's what feminist is. Don't bash the man. You know what I mean? We cannot bash the man. There are some bad women. There are bad men. You know what I mean? So we can't bash the man. What the problem is that in a relationship, if you're in a relationship with someone and you say to this person, this is A, B, and C, you need to go to school, you need to get an education, you cannot sit home and not do nothing with your life. You can't have you can't be in a relationship where you are saying that to your partner does not do anything about it. You're a working, ambitious, dream, goal-oriented, You need support because trying to make it is not easy. It just looks easy, but it takes a lot mentally, physically. You know, it's a lot of focus.